This is something I really thought I would have learned by now, but pushed myself too hard tidying my room, and now I'm in a lot of pain. My back hurts, my shoulder's really sore, my head is starting to get sore as well. I mean, it's like 20 to 12 at night, so it doesn't really matter. But, you know, I kind of hoped I would be able to get through one day without having to take headache tablets or painkillers. Really should have learned. That's terrible. It's morning on the 27th now, Wednesday. I've been awake for like 2 hours. I really need to get up. But I'm still in quite a bit of pain from yesterday. That clip you just saw was recorded at like, get some light. That's not doing me any favours. The clip you just saw was recorded last night at like midnight. And it's still true. My shoulder is still really sore. My back is still really sore, and on top of everything, I know I feel quite sick. That's pretty par for the course. That's normal for whenever I kind of overexert myself doing stuff. I think I said yesterday I don't like to use the word I have chronic pain. It's true that I do have quite a bit of pain, and it's sort of long-lasting. But I hesitate to use the word chronic pain because it's not like properly disabling the way I know some people's is. I can still do stuff. It just, whenever it hits me, it just takes a couple of days. Like it never, well, okay, not never. It usually goes away. I have headaches most days, and quite a few times over the course of a month, my side will start to act up. And for people who know me know I have problems with my side. I have done since I was about 13. It's just IBS basically, but it, rather than being like digestive problems, it's like a muscle thing, so it's like just feels like I've got a constant cramp in my side, like a stitch. It's quite low down, it's like right above my hip, you know, appendix sort of area. So I guess that maybe would qualify, but it hasn't bothered me as much since I was about 18. I just get flare-ups every now and again, and I can actually feel it flaring up now because I've been eating so much garbage over the last couple of days. I need to do something about this light. So I forgot to actually talk about why I was up so early today. My body pillow fell off the floor and scared the shit out of me. And then my mum got up. She had to go to work today, which is unfortunate because it's still sort of the holidays. And then my brother decided to come home and scare the shit out of me because I didn't think he would be home. Oh, I forgot to turn off the light. I didn't think he would. What is going on with this lighting? I didn't think he would be home until way later, but then he had to go to work as well. So, woken many a time, and then the bin lorry men came and they were doing bin lorry things and talking very loudly. No harm to them. They do an amazing job because everywhere around here is usually really clean. But could you not talk so loudly at 8:30 in the morning? Just talking is one thing. They were like nearly shouting. 22 years I've lived in this house. Still have no idea how to do the lights. Still get them wrong every bloody time. So much fun. I don't feel great, like I said. So I think I'll just have coffee this morning. Don't know if you can tell by the look on my face, but I nearly killed myself with the door handle. This thing is spring loaded. Watch. Do a little. Oh, what's going on here? Push it back. Boing. The number of times I've nearly hit myself in the face with this one and this one here in the cupboard, which is much bigger. In the cupboard? In the corner. In the corner, which is much bigger. It has all the baking supplies in it. Is uncountable. I am surprised I'm still alive and this kitchen has not. This is Momo, the coffee machine. Fun story, whenever I decided to name him and also put googly eyes on him because I'm childish, my mum thought I was saying his name was Homo. Now, I don't know if you've ever yelled, "No, his name is Momo," at the top of your lungs, having your mother think that you're yelling, "No, his name is Homo," at the top of your lungs, but it was quite a day. Hell, is it so cold in here? The heat's been on for like 4 hours. Ignore that noise, that's the coffee machine. I don't know if you guys do this where you live, but we always have, well, I'll turn on the big lights so you can see. Advent calendars, oh yeah. And I'm kind of a chocoholic, so I've gotten used to having chocolate here every morning in the form of an advent calendar, and now that it's not here, I really miss it. I mean, I could just have like a bite of chocolate, you know, randomly. Like, there's plenty of chocolate in the house right now because it's just after Christmas. I could just eat it, but that feels defeatist. Like, you know, an advent calendar special, the calories don't count. There's very little in life face masks and coffee can't solve. Maybe what's going on in there. Oh, you can't even see it on the camera. Okay, I'll give you a play-by-play. It's really filthy, and I can't believe I just had coffee from that. I'm gonna need to clean. I need to get a shower at some point today. Preferably before I go anywhere, but it's like 9:05 in the morning. It's freezing. I don't want to get a shower in that. And I don't actually have to be anywhere for like 4 hours. So obviously I'm gonna sit for 3 hours and 58 minutes. No, I mean, actually only take like 5 minutes to get a shower, which is really weird because my hair's quite long and I'm chubby, but my brother takes at least like 40 minutes. I don't know. So I know it's like a first world problem, but I've been trying to get onto Lush to get some stuff for like 2 days now, and it just won't go through, which is really upsetting because the stuff is all exclusive, so I can't even like go into the store and buy it. Yeah, I have tried clearing my cookies, which is a lot less delicious than it sounds, but it's just not working. I guess I'd give it to the new year and my birthday and whatever. But, you know, I need shampoo, and I want Lush shampoo. Disgusting update. I just found eyelash glue on this eye. I tried to wear eyelashes on Christmas Day and it didn't work, so I took them off. So not only have I not had eyelashes on, I have had eyelash glue with no eyelashes attached stuck to my eye for 2 days. That is disgusting. So I just got out of the shower and I actually just noticed how bad the skin, you can't even see it, the skin on my shoulders is, and also on my face. It's not the first time it's been really bad. I've had acne since I was in P7, so like 11. And I'm 22 in 8 days. I'm 22, I shouldn't still be getting acne. It's quite annoying. You know those stupid articles on BuzzFeed? I am really tempted to go and find that one about stuff you should try in 2018. There was this like acne dot patches thing. Now I used to get these whenever I was younger and they really helped. They were by, I want to say T-Zone, but they discontinued them for some reason, and both me and my brother were in floods of tears because they were the only things that really helped our acne. But if they're starting doing them again, like in a different brand, I will go and investigate and see if I can get them if they're not an unreasonable price. I think they're about $4 for Amazon US, but obviously I live in the UK. I don't know why I pointed. Obviously, yes, it's very UK out there. Yeah, if they're not an unreasonable price, I'll give them a go, because honestly, all the face masks I've been doing haven't helped. And I'm getting sick of having acne and enormous pores. Like, you can literally see them on the camera no matter how bad it is. It's upsetting. My little brother got me heartless socks for Christmas, and they're just the best. Finally home, which is nice. I was at my grandparents' all day. Well, from about, what time did we get there? 1:15. We only go once a year. It's nice to see them, but I'm glad to be home because it's getting frosty, and if you live in the UK, you know we've got like really bad snowstorms planned. We've got really bad snowstorms coming in. It's really good to be home. It's nice and warm in here. I actually got my SD card on this phone working, which is good. It turns out it wasn't the phone, it was just the SD cards. I had to pretty much bin 2 32 gig mini SD cards, which was very painful, but they didn't work. There's no way to salvage them. They weren't registering on any computer. I tried it on my laptop, on my mum's Chromebook, and I tried it with about 6 different little SD card adapter things. Nothing was happening. I've currently got a 2 gig one in, but obviously that's what, like 4 minutes of video recording in, well, I wouldn't call it HD, but you know what I mean. So I ordered a new one with the money I got for Christmas. Hopefully, it says it was free 1-day shipping, so it should hopefully be here on Friday, and I'll be able to make some slightly longer videos. Don't know what else I'm going to do today. My eyesight's not that bad. I should just look on the computer here. It's 10 to 7. I don't really want to sit and do nothing all day, or for the rest of the day even, because I was pretty much sitting doing nothing while I was up at my grandparents' house. Just, you know, saying hello to them, hanging out, having dinner, what have you. They got me some nice stuff for Christmas. I got some nice knee-high socks. I am always in need of more socks. They gave me money for Christmas, and they also gave me money for my birthday, which they said not to open the card, but I'm 22, so I can do what I like. Update on the other camera. My dad said it's not actually an SDLR, it's a bridge camera, which is in between one of the little compact cameras and an SDLR. I found the charger for that eventually. It took me about an hour of scavenging in all of those cupboards and upstairs and those cupboards. I don't know, those ones there. Only to find out it was in the first cupboard at the top there. I'm just bad at looking for things, I guess. So it's currently charging. I don't know what I'm doing with the camera. I also found a tripod, but it is tiny and rubbish, and it's one of these weird looking, like, stretchy things. Doesn't want to take my fat phone. So I'll have to get a decent tripod, because obviously this is kind of shaky. Hopefully we'll get the bridge camera up and running. It's charging at the moment, and I did find one of the bigger SD cards for it. It's 32 gigs, so hopefully I'll be able to do some decent videos on that. I have no idea what the video quality is like on that, or the mic, because I haven't used it in about 2 years, and even then it was only for photos for my A-level art. Well, it was technically an HND art, but it was only 1 year, so it's the equivalent of an A-level. What else? I meant to say something else, but I've totally forgotten what it was. Oh yes, I will not be doing much vlogging tomorrow. We're having a party. Everybody's coming down from about 1 in the afternoon until God only knows at night. It's not like a drinking party, it's like a family party with, you know, food and slur. Casual racism, that sort of thing. But I doubt I'll get a chance to vlog because the house is going to be mad with about 8 people. Just finished cleaning my brushes. I don't know where the wizzy thing is. The handle. It works okay. There were some brushes I got better results just taking the brush and just like in the water and then rinsing it in, well, it's like tan now because I cleaned my beauty blender, but yeah, it works alright. I think the wizzy thing's probably where you're gonna get your money. The little bowl is really annoying, but it does its job. I cleaned the brushes okay, like this one in particular. I don't know if you can see, like here, and I can't do this in the camera. Here and here, 2 big patches of like coloured stuff. Again, it cleaned it okay. I am proud that it did this one. This one was covered in matte black eye primer. And it's almost completely clean. I think there's a little stain just there where I dried it on my amazing apron. But it works okay. I'm kind of still glad I got it. I mean, it only took me, what, 2 podcasts? Which is about 20 minutes, half an hour to do it, and it usually takes me much longer than that, and my fingers are not itchy and wrinkly because I'm usually allergic to soap. Didn't get my hands wet, which is good. Beauty blender. You can't clean beauty blenders with this thing, but you can use the big tub to like squeeze it out. Love the noise of that. It's quite stained, quite old. I think this is as clean as I'm going to get it. I'm just going to leave all this stuff to dry, and then, oh yes, that reminds me, you can use the little wizzy thing, sorry, you can use the wizzy thing to dry your brushes as well. It did do this. I don't know if there's literally no good lighting in here. You can't see it. There's like a hole in the middle of my brush, obviously where the center of the whizzing was. I'm hoping that's going to go away whenever it's dry. It hasn't done it with the other ones, which is good. That would be my only criticism of it. But yeah, it works okay. I got it for Christmas, so it didn't cost me anything. That was good. Potato, potato, potato. This spud's for you.